Yo, good morning, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to DTFX Benchina's live stream. Well, I'm Ziga. Today I'm gonna be your host. Today I'm gonna be your let's say entertainer for the market, right? Right. Today we're gonna be doing live NQ trading. There has been some news regarding like the markets, right? There's obviously been some news. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Let me just give everybody the heads up that we started streaming, right, in my free Discord. Let me just do that real quick, and we will start off, right? We will start off by doing the top-down analysis. There we go. Okay, bet. So today, Wednesday, right? Wednesday, 8th of July. This is gonna be an awesome day, right? Why? Because today we get to pull money out of the markets, right? Every day is a trading day. Now, if I just glance over the markets, I do see this this zone, and I really do see it reacting. However, I'm not gonna take it. Now, why? Because we are at the bottom of the range, right? If I was to take any shorts, I would be targeting something up above, right? Let me just go into trading view and give you guys a little top-down analysis, right? You guys deserve one. But yeah, welcome everybody. Let's see. Okay, so what I have us doing here, as we previously stated on this channel, right, the Monday stream, we had us rejecting from 106 and 33, right? The 33 being the double bottom. Yeah, okay. It's a slow morning rush. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's a slow morning, I see. Not a lot of people, but so as we said, right, the double bottom, I do have us rejecting from the 33 and the 106 to what? Deliver a 1-to-1, right? That's the ultimate objective, right? We have areas up above. We see in this like in this whole leg, we have let's see how many swings. So we have, yeah, this would be the third swing. Yeah, on the 1 hour it's 2 swings, right? We still have 2 swings. We do have market open in just about 12 minutes, so I would advise you guys to maybe hold out for another couple of minutes, to not, you know, take any dumb entries that you might end up regretting later. That's, you know, just my personal suggestion. But what I have us doing is tapping that area up above, right? That would be the second swing, delivering us that 1-to-1. As I said in my TDA, there is an a lower time frame here. We are at the bottom of the range, right? So we expect longs. And this drawing here, essentially what it means, it's, yeah, okay, so we can get a 1-to-1 here and a 1-to-1 here, these circles. That's what I'm expecting, and a possible rejection going lower. If this in turn ends up sweeping that what I see is a trade back into the range, right? That's this drawing right here. But overall, the markets seem pretty steady. A short here would be a high risk short. Okay, let me just say that would be a high risk short. So maybe skip out if you don't have the risk tolerance. Yeah, overall, I am, like, we are at the bottom of the range, right? So we are bullish. Okay, cool. Let me just you know, plug the sponsor of today's live stream, which is Monster Energy Drink, right? This is the Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red. The taste is meh, but so, you know, are all the monsters. I just drink them for, I don't know anymore. It's an addiction at this point. But yeah, how are you guys doing on this fine Wednesday? How are you guys doing? It's been an amazing day for me so far. I did my cardio, I did everything that I had to, and now I'm here for you guys and for me also, right? I am trading for me. Yeah. Let me just check. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for market open? Because goddamn, let me get that price action. So if we just check, there is some speaking about Iran bombings, right? And the market could in turn go lower, right? With the bombings, it's never good, right? It's never what you want to hear, especially when you're trading. And the US might bomb Iran today, right? Just because they think they have nuclear weapons, which is bullshit, right? We all know that is bullshit. But hey, we gotta play along. So yeah, it really sucks, but good afternoon, Iraq. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everybody. There's only been 2 people that said hello. Where are your manners, guys? I'm kidding though, but yeah, welcome. Yeah, on market open, I do see price just, going a little bit higher and then possibly shorting. Let me just bring out my calculator, which would be, okay, seems reasonable. Oh, lovely stuff though. What do you guys think? We haven't even dropped on the lower time frame. We did a TTA from the tippity top of the time frames. Yeah, as we saw in London, like this 15-minute candle, I didn't even expect it. Like I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect such a move coming from there. Let me just log into my Tradeovate so you can see my trades. And not trying to leak my username though. Not trying to leak my username. I'm gonna just log in real quick. So you can see my trades. Here we go. The trade is up, right? So we are at the bottom of the range. This would be the 3rd swing now on this whole leg, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 swings. We did call out this level, right? It delivered perfectly all the way down. I would like a short here, if I'm being honest. Like I really would. But hey, can have everything, right? I do see us rejecting from this area up above, which is the MM, and I do see us rejecting from this area. But this area is a very high risk area to short from. That's just my outlook on the markets, though. Okay. Good. So with that bombing, right? We said the bombing. I think if it does happen, we could reach like the lows, the weekly lows. So that's gonna be interesting because I love shorts. I love me some shorts. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on, be a little bit more active in the chat. Come on, wake up. Let's get this bread. Come on, let's win. Yeah, 27 minutes ago, Trump on Iran will probably hit them again tonight. It's not about regime change, it's about nuclear weapons. Yeah, a lot of people aren't happy, right, with what's happening in the world. And the fact that X tweets are running the markets is a little bit concerning, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, it's an evil world that we live in, right? It's an evil world. Yeah, okay, Rush, no worries, Rush. So we got what, market open in 4 minutes. So yeah, brace yourselves for possible possible entries, right? And with such volatility, it's amazing how much they move. It's amazing how much they move. It really is. Like, how I wouldn't expect this in 2024. Sorry, I would not have expected this, never, because back then, like, 50 points was huge, and now one candle just engulfs the entire, you know, the entire session. But hey, nothing that we can do about it. We did end up rejecting from this area yesterday. I had a short up above and it did not come to my area, so yeah. Nothing I can do about it right now, right? Okay, let me see if the right account. Yeah, it's the funded account. Yo, we got market open in 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Make sure to if you're confident enough and I have balls, hold through this. But if you don't, and if you haven't back tested this, please close the positions, right? Because you never know what move can come. Oh yeah, me and Wingsane. I don't know if Wingsane is a part of the stream yet, but we sat down yesterday for 2.5 hours, talking, right? And I got some news for you. I am officially partnered with a backtesting firm, and on this Sunday's backtesting session, we're gonna be using that platform, and I am gonna show you how amazing it is. And even though it is, you know, a paid sponsorship, I wouldn't, you know, pitch something to you without testing it first, right? And I tested it, and it's better than FX Replay. And in terms of pricing and in terms of, you know, usability, they have shortcuts. It's basically a Ninja Trader and FX Replay combined. And for someone that knows, well, that has backtested in the past, like, they know that's a really good combo, right? And so on Sunday we are gonna be backtesting on a firm called Forex Tester. Now, don't let the name yeah, don't let the name fool you, right? Because they, as of the 14th, and I'm excited to announce this, as of 14th, they will be enrolling out futures, right? Your guys are going to be able to backtest futures, and I have been backtesting futures on their platform, and it's amazing, right? They have the tick data, they have back adjusted contracts, and honestly, the whole experience with them has been amazing. And I did make sure to, you know, backtest the whole thing. I backtested the firm. I made sure that everything is right, and the firm has been out for a couple of years now, and they are amazing as far as I can say. And you guys are gonna see on Sunday that when we have our backtesting session, which is gonna be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, that there's like zero bad things to say about it. Welcome, Rust. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We got our energy drink. So we got market open. As I said, this area would be a high risk short. Other than that, I do see shorts up above. I would honestly take this on my PA. I would love to see this go higher and deliver that 1-to-1 on our level. The rest, I'm not sure if you heard, but yeah, we're testing out a new backtesting backtesting firm. And you guys are gonna be able to see like exactly all the you know, little things about it. It's gonna be very cool. But the actual futures update comes after the Sunday session, right? On Monday, they give out the update. Now, as we said, right, we are expecting that 335. That's my goal. And right here I said good luck longing. And why did I say good luck longing in my Discord server? Because when you have a move, a 15-minute move like that, there's a high possibility, you know, just the next candle being bearish as well. And it would be a high risk scenario, you know, going in a limit here, just judging by the move alone. Right? Yeah, a V-shaped recovery can happen, but it's not going to be always. You think, what do you think about the SNDR that is also the one-to-one of that zone? I said, yeah, it's a high risk entry. It's a high risk entry because we are still, you know, at the bottom of the range. It would be a, yeah, relatively high risk entry, but it is a valid zone, right? It's a valid SNDR. In my personal opinion, it's the second swing, but I do see price still going higher, right? Because we are at the bottom of the range, yeah. And you know, just, you know, if you're unsure about the entry, just wait it out, right? You don't have to take every single entry. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense because, you know, it's a thing. Yeah, try not to short the bottom of the range, but if you have a valid area and you kind of, well, quote unquote, know that it's gonna deliver, if you're that confident in that area, and if you're okay, you have to be okay with the loss, then yeah, take it. That's a really important thing. You gotta be okay with the loss. If you're not okay with the loss and you still end up taking that entry, well, I mean, you're on your own, right? You're gonna spiral, well, probably, but only time will tell, right? As we're approaching that one-to-one, it's at 335, if I'm not mistaken. 337 is the level of the one-to-one. The MMs just continue to give us the entries, right? Because a lot of times we saw, like on the higher time frames, the MMs delivering like this, and even in the backtesting sessions, we saw a lot of success with it. Now, why do we see success with it? Because it is, at the end of the day, a high probability zone, right? It's as high probability as SNDRs, and you have a free kind of you have free will when it comes to choosing your entry. And my entry is the SNDR and the origins, right? That's just what I chose. It's free will at the end of the day. You can choose MMs, you can choose the 50%. As you can see, like they work on all time frames. As we saw on the 5 second, we saw it on the 15 second, we saw it on the 1 minute, right? The 5 minute. It works on all time frames. It's just, yo, Winkson, welcome, buddy. Like, we saw it working everywhere, and the fact that we saw it working everywhere just means one thing, right? But no, it means one thing. It's not like the only entry that you can take. You can also take the SNDR, you can also take the origin, you can take whatever you want. You got free will, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, this is the better entry and this is the better entry. All entries are good. It's just how you trade it. I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. Let me just open my stream deck. It's lagging again. I don't know why it does that. Like, I got, you know, yeah, probably because it closes, right? But yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. We, as I said, Wingsane, the area that we have marked is a high risk trade. So if you don't feel comfortable with taking that short, just don't, because it's a high risk, bottom of the range type short. And there is Trump and Iran news, so you never know how that's gonna go. You know, it's funny to me because when I have different moods and when I feel, you know, differently, and this music that we're listening to, it never hits the same way. It's always like, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it ain't, you know. Sometimes I just want to turn it off. Yeah, so we did hit that 1-to-1, I think. Yeah, just yeet PA. Yeah, make sure to follow your plans, guys. We do expect, like, after this 1-to-1, I do see us maybe trading a little bit lower, but ultimately, the low beats make everything better, always everything better. Like, if you have a bad day, for example, if you had a meh day and you turn on sad music, you're gonna have a bad day. If you have a good day and you turn on sad music, you're gonna have a bad day. But if you have a bad day and turn on good music, you're gonna have a good day. Now, I hope I didn't lose you there, but what you listen to, like sad songs always make your day worse than it is, right? And we tend to suffer more in our minds than in reality. So, cheers to that. Wait, did this, like, actually go and tap to the tick? Nah, it can't be. Oh, look at that. Look at that dirty Nasdaq. Makes sense. Makes sense. I do see us rejecting from here, and possibly the sweep delivering a trade back into the range. But yeah, we still have to get through this, and we have to get through, you know, these highs. We might just go down from here. The gods were like, yo, the MM things been a little too profitable lately. Let me just miss it by a singular tick. A point, sorry guys, a point. Because now a point is basically the same as a tick 2 years ago. Oh, that's gotta be painful. Missed you by a point. Jeff, I'm sorry. Should have had your stop. Sorry, your take profit a point lower. Yeah, I hate it when it does that, especially with trailing drawdown accounts. If that happens and by some miracle it goes to your stop loss, yeah, that's just atrocious, right? Because if you're risking, for example, if you're risking a lot of money on that trade, if that happens, you basically just lost 2 trades. If it goes all the way to your TP and then goes to your stop loss, your trailing drawdown just suffered 2 losses because the stop moved higher, right? As price went higher, and then it went to your stop loss. You didn't suffer 1 R, but you suffered 2 R. And you gotta keep that in mind if you're trading the prop firms, right? With trailing drawdown. You gotta keep that in mind. Yo, Jeff, it's edging you. But welcome to the stream, Jeff. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You know, sometimes I think to myself, why would somebody trade? Yo, Jeff, I hope you're happy now. I hope that that paid off. So we got a sort of a Drake candle over here. As I said, high risk shorts, right? We got high risk shorts up here. Only take it if you're comfortable with high risk. Now, if you aren't comfortable with high risk, then I don't know what to say, right? But yeah, I do expect us still going higher. I don't know if you guys know, well, if you watch the videos, but there is a concept called the SNDR for the SNDR. I'm gonna introduce this to you, but it's essentially Advanced Market Structure 2.0, and whenever you have an SNDR, you can get a zone that breaks that high, right? A zone that breaks the high of that SNDR, and with that zone, what you can do is enter like the same way that you would with the regular SNDR, like on the 50, and you can also do the tap and then the double bottom, right? You got all sorts of entries, but it's a concept nevertheless. And don't go into live trading and try to apply it now. Go and back test it, right? And please, for the love of God, for the love of God. Yeah, I do too, and it just came across my mind, and I had to, right? But Russ, isn't it interesting? Like when you have these premium videos, if you watch them, like you remember like these little tiny bits of information, when in all fairness it could have just been a 5-minute video. Like if we're being honest right now, it could have just been a 5-minute video. That whole Advanced Market Structure video could have been, let's say 15, let's not take credit, right? 15-minute video. Yeah, essentially what my plan is to do exactly that, like compress the data, which will make me, well, I will have to go through all of the videos again, right? But that's just us being honest, right? This is my opinion. This is my personal opinion. Just as being a content creator now myself, I know that, yeah, maybe it's better for like retention and stuff, but come on now. That could have been, you know, one tiny video. You short this zone? Well, I would have, Rumi, but it's a high risk short. It can deliver, of course it can deliver. It's a high risk short, and I said that because we are at the bottom of the range. You know, rejecting from our MM, and rejecting your short 5-minute origin. Let's go, draft. Let's go, baby. We are rejecting from that double bottom. It's a high risk entry to go lower, especially with a V-shaped recovery like this. And it would be considered a, well, yeah, it is a second swing. Of course it is a second swing on the hourly. But you still gotta pay attention to like the 15-minute, right? The 15-minute swing count. We have 1, right? We have 2, right? We have 3, and maybe you could have classified this as a 4, but I wouldn't. We have 3 swings. But hey, draft, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, man. It's just I'm comfortable with shorting up here. I am comfortable. I'm not that comfortable. Like if I was to take this short on my PAs, I would have risked way less, right? And it is a 15-minute entry. If you were to short this is a 15-minute kind of, well, 5-minute, yeah, 5-minute SNDR. So you could spend upwards like to 20 minutes in this zone. But with market open volatility, you tend to, you tend to know what the outcome of the trade is gonna be, especially with those violent moves like up and down. So, moving on. If this does in turn sweep that zone, I am looking for the MM, and what I'm looking for is, yeah, the taps and the sweep. That's what I'm looking for. If that zone fails, of course. And of course, the higher time frame target is still, if we just zoom out a little, that double bottom, right? That origin per se, but it's not an origin, it's a double bottom, right at the bottom of the range. That's still my target. So that's why I said I'm comfortable with shorting up here, but not relatively well. This, as I said, high risk, but I don't want to go like into too much, oh, it's high risk, yeah. But if it's your model, take it. If it's a trade you backtested, take it, please. If it's a loss, it's a statistical data. It's statistical data, right? It's a win at the end of the day. If you took that trade just based on the rule sets, yeah, it's a statistical win at the end of the day. But of course, it has to abide your rules, and if it doesn't, well, go back. That's 150 trades, right? But yeah, of course. As we said, right, we have the Iran-USA tension spiking again, which, I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen again eventually. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, if we're being honest, right, this certainty does not look the best if you were in an entry. If you were in an entry here on the 1 minute, this does not look the best. Like, you would be shitting your pants right now. And I heard the draft, you took this zone, right, which is really nice. Look, props to you, brother. It's an unmitigated origin. But yeah, overall, this, as somebody who would have taken this entry, does not look good. And I'm sorry if you are in this entry, but if it follows rules, it's fine, right? Loss or win, what can you do about it? You gotta follow your rules. You gotta follow your rules. I should actually make a tattoo of that, like FYR, right? Like on my bicep, right? It would be funny. Like, follow your rules, just to solidify that in people's brains. Because, like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Or like 150 trades on my bicep. Would be funny though. Don't say it wouldn't be. It would be funny. Oh man. Like, I never felt this like appreciated of you guys. Like, just to be here, the ability to do this. I always loved trading. I always loved this. I always loved the fact that we can click buttons and make money. And now, with the help of you guys, I can do this, make money, and make more money. This is the why? The situation with Iran was totally predictable, but it's incredibly frustrating. It really sucks living in the Middle East. People are just exhausted by the routine of reoccurring rounds of conflict, and I'm really sorry for that, my brother. I'm really sorry for that. If you had to encounter, like, if you're living in the Middle East, right? It would be like, I'm sorry, bro. I wish there wouldn't be as much conflict. Like, it is all about, like, it's all about the leaders, right? Who's in control. And the Trump right now, Trump administration, it just feels like they don't kind of know what they're doing. Like, make up your mind, either do it the whole way, go into war with them, don't just starve people of, you know, resources, because what they're doing is more inhumane than just doing a full blown out war, right? Because you're essentially starving people of resources, and, you know, the whole world economy is paying for it. Like, for example, the oil, the Strait of Hormuz that was closed, that was insane, right? Absolutely insane. Because not only did Iran suffer, and US also, well, Iran didn't really suffer, but yeah, it did suffer when it came to bombs. But we as people in Europe, we as people in, well, and you guys in the US, we've all been deprived of oil. And, you know, oil is really essential when it comes to, like, the whole economy. It's literally built on oil. And what they're doing is playing with the world economy. And that's why the markets are going up and down and up and down. It's unpredictable, right? We don't know. Too much politics is involved. Exactly. Just let me make my money, man. Let me make my money. Yo, but why? I'm really sorry if you are from the Middle East. Like, man, that must be so tough. That must be so tough. But yeah, as we said, like, a high risk short is can happen here. And we said, what, we can spend like upwards of 20 minutes in this whole range. Now, why could we do that? Because the area that we marked out comes from a higher time frame, such as the 5 minute. And we know with higher time frame areas, we don't just, you know, well, if the market wants to, right? We don't just tap and go. We spend time in those areas, usually 1 to 3 candles, right? And 3 candles on the 5 minute is 15 minutes. There are good things too, no worries, we're used to it. Born and raised in this shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, essentially when you're born and raised there, yeah, okay. That's maybe, that's okay, but it doesn't make it okay, like, the way that everything is evolving. It does not make it okay. Like, I was a Trump supporter before he came on to, you know, before he became president. After he became president, yeah, there were some good things that he did, but then it just all went to shit, right? It all went to shit. Like, and I'm not saying that because, you know, as a right, I am part of the right wing. Like, I'm in the middle. I don't know. Like, I'm more leaning to the right, but I saw this as a good thing for the American economy, right? I saw Trump as a good thing for the American economy. But welcome, JD. And after he became president, there was just shit on shit on shit. Like, there were shit stacked on shit. And I don't remember a single good thing that has happened yet. Like, I can't explain. I don't know why he would go through all the lengths that he did just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. You know, we're not comparing dick sizes here. To make America straight. I love it, man. I don't know. I was like leaning right, but I don't know. Let's not get politics involved into trading, because it shouldn't be about politics. Trading should be about, you know, trading. And about the number of trades, yeah, exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. He he is an inside trader. All of the people behind him are inside traders. We're not gonna overlook that. And you know, to be doing that, you know, making billions, not millions, billions with a B of dollars, capitalizing on US citizens, I don't know, man. You know, I'm just stating out facts here. I'm not trying to prove any points, right? I'm not trying to win any points by you guys. I'm just stating let's join this. Yo, the signals must be crazy. The signals of Trump must be crazy. Like, imagine you're Trump's friend and he just calls you up, yo, Nvidia 50 shares. Oh, rush. A typo. Yeah, imagine just being his friend and like because let's be honest, they do that. And I would too if if I had any insider information that that's speaking metaphorically, whatever. I'm not actually, I don't mean this. It's all comedic purposes, right? If I had insider info, I would obviously give it to my friends. This is a skit, by the way. This is not real AI. But yeah, I would obviously give it to my friends, right? And family to let them capitalize on. That's how you can predict the market. Yo, but yeah, like I do understand insider trading, but what do you gain from it other than monetary gain, right? What do you gain? Nothing. Like, there's just a lot of more people that lose money in the process. Like, yeah, you know, a company is going bankrupt, so you're going short. Okay, that company just went bankrupt. You're capitalizing on that with insider info. Yeah, congratulations. There's a Russian saying, a secret share among 3 people is kept only when 2 of them are dead. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. You know, and that's true. It goes without saying that you know, we as people are such unreliable beings. And why I'm having these rants, right? It's because we're in this area. I'm just waiting, right? I'm letting time skip by. Just so you know, I'm not ranting like this when price is actually doing stuff. We don't have anything, you know, relevant to trade from right now. We do have an area up above. But interesting to see like how long we have spent in this singular area. I would have predicted that would have already been gone, and it does seem like the high of it is gonna go just based on PA alone. It does seem like the high of that area, you know, the volume, the sheer volume just coming higher. Oh, I do tend to sweat a bit when I laugh. Fuck. But yeah, currently just ranging in this area, MMing as always, right? MMing. Just don't take this as an actual MM. It hasn't been validated yet, but we are rejecting. I do see here up above NMM that we could tap. Other than that, price tends to still push higher. The protected low as we know it is just down here. That's crazy. You know that you guys got the secret. Now you know why I can predict the US market. I am I am signed with, what is the Israeli Defense Force? IDF? Yeah. I'm a secret agent. I get like little tips. I get the drawings of markets, you know. I get these scribbles in the mail. You know, that says confidential on it. That's sad. Yeah. Oh, lovely. But yeah, look at how this is jigsawing. Higher and lower, higher and lower. If I were in an entry like this, I would probably be shitting my pants right now. Listed in blacklist that are discounted. Yup, every single one of you. You know, it's the date, date of birth, name, full name, the middle name that you never knew you had, social security number, everything, everything. And I love these standing streams more than the sitting ones, because when I sit, I can't move freely. Like, I can't, you know, I can't move, and you know, I love moving, and it burns more calories too, you know. We're getting fit while trading, and if you're a trader, I would highly suggest you buy yourself a standing desk because it's amazing, right? And most people with standing desks don't even use it at all. If you ever came across like a person with a standing desk, they would just tell you, yeah, I'd never use it, like I just sit at it. Yeah, that's cool. Why did you buy it then? You know, I bought the standing desk with one sole purpose. It is to stand. I mean, you know, I will never understand people. Have to accomplish a few things before the cleaning people come. Yeah, it's Men in Black. Men in Black in a black SUV that come. You just disappear off the face of the earth. Nobody knew you. Nobody knows where. Standing setup +1. It's one of the most good. Yeah, like, you know, I can look. I can move. You know, I can move, and you know, it's not as much pressure on your joints and on your, you know, spine, because when you're standing, your spine is not, you know, slouch. You know, you're not like that, you know, on your little PC setup. Like, you actually stand upright and you improve your posture. I'm a salesman. Part of the Mossad is also a salesman for the standing desk company. Yo Benny, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome. Yo, are any of you guys now, truthfully speaking, are any of you guys in this entry? Just, you know, accountability, are any of you guys in this entry? I'm not gonna judge any one of you, because I know that if you took this trade, it was part of your plan. But if you are, what are your feelings right now? What are you feeling right now? Are you sweating? What is your heart rate? Hell no. I'm back after some sabbatical time. Hey, how was that sabbatical time, Benny? Did you learn anything? Now, if I'm being totally honest, I don't even know what that means. So forgive me if it's something bad. I am just a dumb person on the internet. Don't listen to me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Welcome back. Exactly. Welcome back. Welcome to the space where unprofitable traders become more profitable. Oh, okay. So it's taking a break. Okay, because, you know, my English, while yeah, I do know how to speak English, I do understand English, it's just not my primary language, and some words are beyond the scope of my understanding. It was a little hard outside trading. Yo, look, Benny, I totally understand that. You know, my heart goes out to you, because I know that sometimes, you know, life can be a little hard, and taking a break, you know, you gotta judge that by yourself. I know that I said taking a break is not the best thing that you can do with trading, that you gotta keep pressing the button, but you know yourself when, you know, things are just too overwhelming outside of trading. You have to first take care of them, so you can then in turn be a better trader. You gotta fix those first, right? And yeah, I totally understand, Benny. Look, I'm here for you. I'm here for all of you. Like, if you ever need anything, like mental, I'm always here. That I may have been in the same situation as you. You can always trust me, right? I'm gonna share my personal journey too. Like, I'm here for you guys. Don't ever think that you're alone, right? Because you're not. Never, right? As long as I'm alive, you're never alone, okay? Let me just state that, because I know a lot of you guys may be struggling, you know, under that mask. I know I've been struggling too. You know, it gets dark sometimes, you know, with trading. It gets dark. And I'm just trying to shed a light on, you know, be that little lamp for you. Because I had no one, right? I had no one when trading got rough. You know, I had no one. I had to do this all myself, and I know it's really hard, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. So, you're welcome to DM me anytime, any hour. I will respond as fast as possible. I would like a rip up and then retest of the 50 of that consolidation. Okay, I see you. Okay, I will give you the benefit of that, well, of the prediction. if it does play out. Now, what would that consolidation be for you? What would it mean, right? Because yeah, I would like a short up here too. Always, Benny, always. It doesn't matter, Benny, Jeff, Wingsane, whoever, right? I'm always here. But yeah, I would like a short up here too. Now, this level does not have to be exact. It can mitigate deeper. But I do see us rejecting from here, yeah. Also, with that short as the sweep, you guys know that with MMs we take the short, the sweep. Make sure that you have a POI taking that MM. I have to mute for a meeting. Hey, Rush. I hope the meeting goes well. Hope the meeting goes well. Now, I said we can take some time. Like, the market can take some time to, you know, develop price and deliver. But I didn't mean an hour. So, yeah. That kind of sucks. Because yeah, we're stuck in this consolidation, like this 1 minute consolidation, and most likely what you can see is like a break and then a retest, right? But we are not trading that. We are not break and retest traders. We are, well, essentially we are, right? With the SNDR concept, it is a break of a high and a retest of that high. Makes you think. Makes you think. I wonder how, you know, a person can come up with this strategy. Like, they must, like, who was the first person? Who was the first person that saw, okay, that was a swing, and now I can take that swing for the break? Like, what goes through your mind? Like, I may not be that smart, but genuinely, I am shocked by whoever built this. Like, I know you guys are gonna say Dave, but was it really Dave? Who posted that screenshot with pizza? It was Rust. And it's doing exactly that. If we look at the pizza, where's the pizza? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Wait, how do I rotate this? Is there a way? Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Is it better now? No, in all seriousness though, don't trade that. Don't trade patterns, guys. Don't trade pizza patterns, please. Save yourself the misery. Perfect. Because with pattern trading comes well, unprofitability. With, you know, strictly though the head and shoulders patterns and the stuff. But yeah, this still has some leeway. And I think, oh, now I'm hungry too. I'm hungry too, but I'm hungry for more PAs. I'm hungry for more PAs. Now, truthfully speaking, I didn't want any of you guys to be taking this entry, but it did deliver. It did deliver though. Man, I would crave. I am craving. Well, if I'm being honest, I'm not even craving food anymore. Like, what is food? Like, food is just energy at this point. And I love how the concept still delivers. And not only did it deliver, not only did the concept deliver, the MM did deliver, the SNDR delivered, and yeah, yeah. What can I say? Second swing SNDR. If your risk is there, look, I'm not gonna judge you, right? But if you got a high risk tolerance, yeah, then go for it. I know myself, I wouldn't have taken this on my PAs. But yeah. Let me just grab a little screenshot. Wait, let me open Zen. That's my browser. I hope I'm not gonna leak anything. Hopefully not. If I go, oh wait, now that's 19 of you here. Make sure to get a reminder. Set a reminder for 10 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. We're gonna be having a backtesting session on a new platform which I am now affiliated with, right? It's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really fun. And we have a lot of things to cover. Oh, your OFP. I wish. There's probably not a lot of money there, if we're being honest. If we're being honest, like with the OF stuff, yeah, let's not talk about that. But yeah, make sure to set a reminder, because we are gonna be backtesting. Are you planning to go live every day now, JQ? It's, oh, that's really exhausting, because I did lives every day, and what happens is I run out of stuff to say, and it's just silence. And having a structure where I stream 4 times a week is much better, and probably will give you much more value. Now, going live every day would only be suitable for someone that's looking for signals. Now, I'm not saying you do look for signals. I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that it would be only beneficial to someone who wants signals. But someone who actually wants to learn this would be okay with taking, you know, just 4 streams a week, because it's 3 live sessions where you can see the concepts, you know. You're looking for, yo, did you take that short? Because, you know, with the 3 live sessions, I can give you much more value, and I'm confident in that. I'm crazy. Yo, did you take that short? But yeah, so we are currently sitting on four growth fundeds to learn. No. Yo. Yeah, we are sitting on 4 funded accounts now with Tradeify alone. And it's funny because I started trading Tradeify 1.5 months ago, I think it was. And now we're sitting on four growth fundeds. What now? Should I get a bigger account? Like, is that the next step? What do you guys think? Let me see. What do you guys think I should do? I have 4 funded accounts with Tradeify. I got 1 more slot for another account. Should I go for the bigger account, or should I... Well, I have 50k, right? Should I go for the bigger account, or should I stay and get another 50? Because obviously, yeah, the bigger account is more expensive, you know? But I do have the ability to pass these like nothing. The bigger the better? I'm not sure if we're talking about trading anymore. Are we on topic? I'm kidding, guys. But okay, so let me actually do something. Let me put up a poll. So we're gonna start a poll. Which account should I get next? We're gonna do 50, 100, and 150k. I should start sending signals. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I think it's decided. Ooh, the 50. Okay, one of you guys said 50. Okay, I have 4 50s now. 100. Okay, so we're just gonna... Okay. Oh, I love democracy. I absolutely love democracy. 50. I'll just let it run. But yeah, we got 4 funders now. Now the only thing that we have left is, you know, to trade them and get the payout, right? And that's essentially what I want to show you guys. It's not that hard. That you may think that it's really hard, the trading aspect, but it's not, right? You just gotta stick to your rules. All you gotta do is stick to your rules, nothing else. I promise, sticking to your rules is like, yeah, it's the best investment that you're gonna make. Because I just showed you, I passed 4 accounts. That was 4 accounts trading live and posting my entries. You know, if I can do it, you can too, because I'm just a stupid 21-year-old, you know? The skill that you have to develop is just following those rules, and that's it. Literally all that is. And that's the skill that I developed, and now look at me, passing accounts left and right. And we're on a good pace to get another payout, right? You know, but I could get that payout much faster if I was taking every single trade that I was on the evals. Because on the evals, I do sometimes take trades, you know, that I'm still confident in. Just stupid not to shit, no way. Yeah. A lot of people say that I look a lot older than I am. I mean, I guess it's just the genetics that I was blessed with. Geez, I'm 29. Yeah, I mean, look, I just started young. I started at 17, okay? I started at 17, even though I was in the mentorship of Dave, while being on the verge of 16 almost. Like 16, 17, I was at the time. When I first joined for like $10 a month. That was like the coffee mentorship fee, whatever. And I started young. Now a lot of that comes from I don't know if you guys know, but there was Andrew Tate who came into the social media space. And Andrew Tate, you know, with his ideology, did kind of give me that, okay, you gotta make money, right? I did not become a misogynist, I promise. But yeah, he did lead me in this space. I started with copywriting, got a client, got paid. But then I found trading. I found Dave. And with Dave, everything just, you know, started picking up. I was like, okay, the concepts were at the time really hard to learn because it was the original playlist. The original playlist was really, really hard to learn. You guys know what I'm talking about. You actually had to, you know, scuba dive in that video to find info. Andrew, yeah. Andrew introduced me today. They got a whole inner circle. Yeah, hey, but you know, the second best time is today, right? And the next best time is tomorrow. Yeah, it was my friend Marshall who introduced me to no, it was my friend Marshall. I wish though. Imagine they actually have an inner circle, Dave and Andrew Tate. That would be funny, wouldn't it? But yeah, as we said, we are still seeking higher prices. And as I see, we are MMing here. I do still see that being tapped though. Man, it's hot. Man, it is hot. And it's not the problem that it's hot, it's the problem that it's humid. And being humid and hot, you know, just makes it feel like 50 degrees. Yeah, another swing being created. Go to your room. You're broke. Yeah, all of that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, the combination is insane. What color is your recipe? Yo. Yo, I got a screenshot. I got a screenshot. Mate will come to your target after live stream, like previous one. Yo, but Iraq, it did come to the target. Oh, I know what you mean. It was funny though. After it ended the live stream, you know, it came all the way to the zone that we said it's gonna tap, and all the way to the target and downwards, right? Which obviously, you know, being the whole session was, you know, doing absolutely nothing. But now in retrospect, it was nice. It was a nice PA, being Monday and all that. But it was absolutely amazing though. I did take a trade too. Coffee, beans, and chips. You gotta suffer, you're a man. Oh man. So it's decided. Tradify is gonna have a shit ton more revenue because of me. Okay, let's get it to 10 votes. To 10 votes, and then we'll close the thingy. Yeah. But price does usually do, as I say, look, in the TDA section, right? In the TDA section, if you just glance, I need somebody to actually go back and review everything, like every single call out that I made. And the levels, how accurate they are. Because the level of precision, you know, look at this. This was called before the stream, right? We said 1 and 2 levels. And yesterday, right? Yesterday, look what we said. We said it's gonna go down, it's gonna reject, and then go lower, right? Possibly reject from that 50. And what did it do? Go down, reject, go down, reject, and then go lower, right? And again, with that TDA, the Monday live stream, we said, yeah, the 76 level is gonna get tapped and we're gonna go lower. What did it do? The 74, well, now I actually snapped the things, but 74 level gets tapped and it goes lower. I mean, the level of precision, and you know, just talking about, yeah, Friday PA, that was Friday, the bank holiday, 933 level, which I did short. What did it do? Deliver. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I can be wrong too, but like, it's really nice, you know, to be on the right side of the market. Now, just looking at the 5 minute, if we glance, marking these two swings would be what I would do. Bro, how did Loki have 0, then buy a mansion 3 months later? Yeah, about Loki, it's he did leverage prop firm accounts. Oh, well. Okay, he did leverage prop firm accounts. I don't know, but my personal speculation with Loki was that they've helped him out, because he helped me out as well with the funded accounts. I can't. He helped me with the funded accounts as well. He paid for the fees and stuff. I had 4 accounts that were covered just by Dave. But the mansion thing, I think it was just leveraging prop firms, you know, actually being on the right side of the market. I think he traded the 5 second. I'm not so sure, but I think he traded the 5 second. But I also think that for, you know, quote unquote marketing purposes, the time frame was, you know, shortened a little bit, because it's really hard, especially with prop firms. You gotta pass the prop firms, and then you gotta make a shit ton of money on the prop firms. And then, how to join your Discord? I think you just type in !Discord. I think that works. Loki was one of the DTFX traders who allegedly did buy a mansion. I think the link should work. Who did buy a mansion, right? And then unfortunately passed away. May he rest in peace, right? May his soul be blessed. But he did buy a mansion, right? Yeah. But it is possible, just judging by the way that I'm trading right now. It's not that hard. You just gotta leverage the props to your advantage. Because you guys think that it's gonna take you a year to achieve that. No, you can achieve that in half a year. Now, I'm not saying that because I want to sell you something. I'm saying that because it's true. How did he pass? He passed, I think it was a motorcycle accident. No, he passed away. If you're talking about passing evals, I don't know. But he was trading DTFX. And the thing is that I want to shed light on is that getting 20 accounts, you know, leveraging prop firms, yeah, at the start, it's a high investment. You're gonna pay what? Let's say if you're taking 150k accounts, it's $500, $200, it's $1,000, and then you gotta pass the accounts, and then you gotta take a payout on them, right? But you're only gonna get there if you're profitable, if you can, you know, consistently take that setup. But just saying that 150k, actually, I'm gonna do the math. I'm sorry for anyone that isn't interested in this. Click away. Oh wait, let me just yeah. Am I? Yeah, okay, so I'm cooked with the numbers, but whatever. let me see. Add account. If I was to add an account, the 150k has a trailing max drawdown of $5,000, meaning you can risk $500 easily. You can risk $500 easily, right? If you're risking $500 and you have to make 9,000, that's 18 trades that you gotta win. That's not that bad. That's like a month of trading if you're actually taking a setup every single day. But if not, you can up the risk a little bit. But you know, the risk of ruin is a little bit bigger. Now, with a 150k account, the payouts are also bigger. And if you have 5 accounts, times that by 3k, you can take 15k every single 5 days if you're profitable, right? With the payouts. If they don't move you to live, then it's, you know, game over. Bro loves his calculator. I was wondering why he went silent. Yeah, it's it's unfortunate. Look, you know, sometimes life, it happens, you know, things don't go as the way as you plan, but it's important to, you know, be on the right track, to never give up, and always look forward to the next day, right? I always look forward to the next day. Yeah, there are some bad days that I have, but I always try to keep a positive mindset and, you know, try to live to the fullest. You know, I'm going to the gym. I love going to the gym, even though sometimes I hate it, but I love it. Deep down, I love it. I love doing that. I love pushing my body. I love trading. I love being here for you guys. That's why I do it, because if I didn't, you guys would probably just see, like, you would see through my mask that I'm lying. You would see somebody who doesn't enjoy this, but I genuinely, deep down, enjoy this. I enjoy the process. You know, being at this level of accountability, I enjoy it. And truthfully speaking, if I had to do it all over again, I would. Like, from the start, I would. Because I know the freedom that it provides. Look, taking this zone, look, that's one entry. Take one entry and you can be gone for the rest of the day. That was at the start of the market, 940. You have your stop loss, you have your TP, you just go out. You go spend time with your family, right? That's the freedom that you get. And you can't do that. You don't have to be watching me. Well, every single day. You don't have to be. You know? And you probably aren't. You're gonna become profitable traders, because watching me will... Well, I can't promise that if you don't put in the work. But if you put in the work, you will become profitable traders. And you will stop watching me. And you will go on with the rest of your lives. But you gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work. Just like I did. Because a lot of people just think, okay, I have 10 hours a week. Let's say less than that. I have 5 hours a week. And I want to succeed. Like, yeah, there's gonna be some sort of sacrifice that you're gonna make in the process. You're gonna have to sacrifice relationships. A lot of things. But it's what it takes. And are you gonna do whatever it takes, or are you gonna stay in that bubble of cope? Are you gonna cope for the rest of your life? Or are you gonna actually do something about it? Okay, enough ranting. Enough ranting. 493 as the level. We have 552, and we have the sweep, of course. And I would fancy a short just up above. Just being completely transparent with you guys, I would fancy a short. Excuse me for a moment. Tradeify just sent me an email. You're too profitable, bro. Stop it. So make sure to put that backtesting session in your calendars. because that shit's gotta be there. There's so much value going. We're going through so much data, so much value that it's unreal. You guys gotta be there, right? You guys can't skip on this because it's important also to do your backtesting, but to come and watch mine. You guys see the process, how to do it, right? You can ask questions. Yo, why did you mark out that zone, you dumbass? But I thought it was that one. Yeah, okay, understood. a lot of value there. I need one of you guys. I know that's 18 people here, 17 people here. I need all of you guys to go into the poll and throw in your vote. You bought another Tradeify 50? I am in the process of securing another one, but not a 50k. Because I need you guys to vote. Let me see if code July works. I need to do I'm not a robot and then apply. So that's $200. Yeah, $200, 200 euros basically. Okay, it's not that bad. I think I'm gonna go for the 150. Oh, the last deciding vote was the 50. Come on now. You guys really think a 50k is a better option than a 150k? Is that if price wasn't the issue? Do you guys think that 50 is the better one in terms of payouts and stuff? Because I generally don't know. I didn't do as much research when it comes to Tradeify. I did make a shit ton of research when it comes to Apex because I had to, right? It was like my first time trading prop firms. But generally, I'm curious why you guys think that the 50k is better than the 150. Because now obviously the poll is gonna close. And yo, write that answer in the chat, and I will take a short break, a bathroom break, because I need to go piss. Otherwise, there's gonna be a puddle below me. So I'll be right back. Okay, write your answers in the chat. Guess who's back? I'm back. Okay, so no answers. Why do you guys prefer the 50 over the 150? I need to know before I go through with the purchase. Because for me, like, it would make sense to buy the 150. Depends on the prop firm. Let's say Tradeify. Let's say Tradeify. So with the growth account, I'm using the growth accounts. But I could opt for a select one. Interesting. Yeah, Stratify 150 is nice, okay. Yeah, because I would think that it's nice, but the select does give you daily payouts, doesn't it? Oh yeah, with the select, you can do the select flex and get daily daily payouts, right? Or what's the point? Yeah, the flex, traditional milestone based payouts with larger caps with no late. Oh, larger caps. Oh, what are the caps then? Minimum of 250, okay, per day. That's honestly reasonable. Capped at 5,000 per payout. No minimum balance required. Account parameters. I'm back to. Sorry if you asked me, I didn't answer. Yeah, no worries. It's what are the best account sizes? And of course, it has the buffer system. And the payout caps is also there. So we have the daily continuity rule. Like, why are there so many rules for these prop firms? I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand. And there is no mention of the payouts. Oh yeah, 5-day policy. Okay, so you can get a 5k payout on a 150k account. Which I'll read that as it's an ROI of 15x. Wow. But I do wonder, right? With the select flex account, what's the payouts like? Like, is it just gonna be? It's just gonna be. Is country capped at 50k with funded? Yo, don't get me started, Rust. I'm gonna flip this table. Ah, my country, right? They are one hell of a country. I can't say anything bad because I might get targeted. But it doesn't say anything about the payouts. Is it just unlimited payouts with the select flex? Did I make a mistake with going for the growth accounts? Well, I guess we'll know in the next episode. With the market, let me just state the obvious, like the elephant in the room. Yeah, we have flipped a protected 1 minute low. We have closed below, now we're trading lower now. I wouldn't be taking any SNDRs here to go lower, okay? Yes, yeah, no worries. No worries. It's not that deep, right? We have other firms. Select is definitely better if you're going for 1-1 RR, but I passed for growths. Am I cooked? Yes or no? So we have payout caps. Okay. I still don't understand. What's the max payout you can take? Or is it just... I still don't know. Is it a cap? Does Stratify cap your payouts? Because I know with the growth account it does. Max. Oh no, not here. Maximum intraday, maximum drawdown, max contracts, max. So there is no... You get better payout rules. Yeah, I'm gonna get the select one. What's the price difference if we're just strictly looking at growth versus select? I think it's a little bit more expensive, isn't it? Interesting. Interesting. So it's... Is my math off? Okay, no, it's $221. That's 200 euros. Dirziga, why not try one live account with minimum $500 for one mini contract? It's a great way for growth account without any rules. Yo, Anonymous, have a good one. Rust, you too. You know why? Because I'm leveraging on a prop firm. You're leveraging $100 to make upwards of 10. But with a live account, you're leveraging... let's say you blow it. Let's say you blow the account. With a live account, you blow the $500. The entry fee is $500. Yeah, thank you, Rust. I appreciate it. With a live account, it's different. There is no leverage. The only thing that you have to pay attention to, it's your risk. That's it, right? And then you just scale the account. And if I was to do a live account, I would have to do it in Quant Trader, right? Sorry, Quant Tower. Because I have a live account there. I actually have a futures live account already open, but I don't want to trade it because I'm... Yeah, it's not... Yeah, no rules. I get that, but I don't have a problem with rules. As a profitable trader, I can say the rules aren't as bad as you guys may make it to be, right? Like, rules are there to keep you profitable, and if you're profitable, you're gonna easily be beyond that, right? Within those rules, easily. But yeah, I do get why no rules is more appealing. It's just that I don't have a problem, and I am leveraging the prop firms. And I will eventually trade live, but I want to have at least $100,000 in that live account before I make any decisions, right? Before I trade it, because with a 100,000 live account, I can just risk what, 1%, and that's it, right? That's the same as right now. I have, let's say, $500,000 in funding. If I risk 1% on the accounts, that would be what, $5,000 a day, right? But I'm not. I'm risking 0.5, which is 2,500. And yeah, that's it. It's just the leverage that you get. You could do both, but I don't have Ninja Trader as a broker. Otherwise, I would. Obviously, I would. But I don't have Ninja Trader as a broker. It's bad rules or hard rules, but in terms of to share the winning with no one, you truly are on a great level of understanding and trading. I wish to be on this level. And you can be. There is not a huge gap between you and me. It's not a huge gap, right? And let me give you the chance to guess what that gap is. And it's okay to be wrong. Nobody's gonna judge you. Like, it's okay to be wrong. But what do you think that gap between you and me is? And it's really simple. And I swear, it's really simple. And with I don't think... Yeah, so let me repeat that. What do you think the gap is? You can take your time. We are trading lower. Now where are we trading from? That structural area, right? We said that the structural area usually gives us a larger move, and you can see that clearly, right? It's a 5-minute, 15-minute structural area, and with that 15-minute structural area, you tend to see larger moves coming out of the out of the swings, right? And this is a second swing, if I'm not mistaken, like on the whole time frame. Yeah, on this time frame, this is the second swing. So yeah, we can still expect the low. And I said, yeah, okay, it's the bottom of the range. But is price showing us any bullish momentum right now? Currently, we are bearish. We are dropping. Right, we have this here, but this is nothing. When I will be, your monster can. And the gap, I think you want to say it's keeping my rules. It is, but the time of back testing, boom. Iraq got it. Iraq got it. It's back testing. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, bro. Like, I wish I was. I wish I was. Why? But I appreciate the monster can. I am doing this. Look, if you got any questions about regarding price action, regarding anything in your personal trading journey, I am always here, and I will always be here. You know, you can always message me regarding anything on Discord. I'm always there. Now, just to look, as I said, there was an we were trading inside of it, and the 50 did end up delivering. It's just I was a little late, and I'm sorry about this, but it is the same concept, right? It's just a shame there is no POI there to go higher other than that origin. But yeah, it's backtesting and following rules, of course, but you're gonna learn to follow rules in backtesting. You're gonna learn. And you know, if I say backtest 1000 entries, are you gonna do that? Are you gonna go and actually set a goal of 1000 entries and go through with it? Are you gonna take 20 entries per day, 50 entries per day, and actually make that happen? Because let's whip out the good old calculator. 1000 entries, and if you're taking 50 a day, that's 220 days. Sorry, 20. That's 20 days. And let's say you're you know, backtesting 20 entries per day, which is a little bit more reasonable. That's 50 days. That's a month and a half of backtesting. And you know how much value that brings? You know how much value that brings to your trading. But make sure to have a solid trading plan. If you don't have one, there's people in the Discord my bad, Marshall. There's people in the Discord that already made the trading plans, and you can, you know, borrow one. But yeah, you got Wing saying Crystal Anonymous. We've all, you know, I kind of, you know, made them make it, but you should create one yourself, post it in the Discord, in the trading plan section, and then post your live executions after you're done backtesting. But even with backtesting, there's a backtesting channel that you can use to your advantage, right? You can post your entries there, and I can be there. Yo, that's not a good trade you want to take, you know? Well, it's, you guys are not leveraging me. You guys could be leveraging me as a guide. And that SNDR that we said, right? I wouldn't be taking it, but yeah, 1-2 swings SNDR, right? Delivered. Leverage the Discord, guys. Leverage the Discord. I'm always there. I'm always gonna answer, no matter what. I'm not Dave. Be careful with your wishes. Yeah, I hope. Like, I generally, when I say this, I hope that you're gonna, you know, do as I say, because it's a lot of people say they will do it, but they never do. They never come through with it. And I'm genuinely disappointed, because I actually would spend time, you know, going over the entries and helping you, because I do with people in the Discord. I do spend time with them, and you know, we go through the entries. You know, I give them advice, because it is something that I can provide. It's value that you're getting for free, so use it. You know, use it to your advantage. Now, I hope I got my point across. Any questions relating to DT effects and charts? Any questions and unrelated to DT effects and charts? Yeah, any. So rejecting from that, sorry, that SNDR. I mean, that's cool. Cool. I would really appreciate if you guys smash that like button, if you haven't already. I can 100% attest that he helps. Yo, Rush, appreciate that. Hey, God bless you too. God bless you too. We're in this world to help each other. I shared a quote. You wouldn't take that SNDR because of 1 minute time frame? No, it's I am still bullish on price, and I mean, you can scalp this. I'm not saying that you can't, and you are trading from an SNDR, right? A higher time frame SNDR. It's a perfect trade, right? It's a perfect trade. I'm just done for today. I'm done. And yeah, that 50 of the MM was really nice. Second swing too, right? As we said, the first protected low, and we were waiting for that low for quite a while, and then it dropped down, gave in our little second swing. We can still expect this to go a little bit further down, and then sweep that MM and then go further higher. So do you guys have any further questions? Is my room, I swear it's like 40 degrees right now. With the computer, you know, streaming and stuff under high load, and the Ninja Trader in the background, it's hella hot. You guys have any further questions? Because otherwise I'm gonna see you on Friday at the exact same time. You know, doing the exact same thing, getting into the markets and following the rules. And I really want to see those backtesting trades, you know? Post your guys' progress. Like, I'm happy to see you guys progress. More than happy. And I can also give you guys advice. That's the biggest part. I can give you guys advice. Now, hey, thank you, Rush. Thank you too. So you guys gotta post more. That's the moral of today's stream. The recap. Post more. And backtest. As always, right? Is there still a heat wave? Nah, it's just hella humid and hella hot. It's 27 degrees, but it feels like 34. Right? It feels like 34. So, yeah. Thank you for the care though. As we said, move lower. We can still bounce from this area, sweep that area, and then go higher, right? That's my final take. You guys can go and look at the levels that I have. Let me just mark out. These are the levels. You guys can take a screenshot or whatever, right? Otherwise, will I be seeing you guys on Friday? Of course I will. Take care, God bless, follow your rules, and again, don't give up, okay? Never give up. Take care, guys. Bye bye.